What's good, y'all? Happy Thursday. Happy Boxem office hours. Going live every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern time to answer any questions you guys got about selling on Amazon, shipping to Amazon, Boxem, all that good stuff. And it's actually especially useful today as well because Amazon made some big changes to the shipment, basically the shipment process on the back end with like their API. So if you guys are having any problems with any other tool, we've all known about these changes for a long time, and we
almost a year,
yeah. And Boxem made it a really high priority to make sure you guys have the best new Amazon shipment flow, and it definitely is. So if you're having any problems with anything else, feel free to give it a try for free today. I've been seeing a lot of struggles from other softwares, and everybody's been running pretty smooth with Boxem today. So give it a try for free if you want to make pretty easy shipments, make it take less time, get 2D barcodes, all that good stuff, and get all the stuff that you're paying for basically. So. Let us know what questions you guys got. You can try it for free at boxem.com, by the way, as well. What up, Charles? Komu?
Charles, good to see you. Charles joined the roadmap yesterday, man. So we're excited to work with you, Charles. We'll see you this Sunday on the Zoom call as well, man, too. And any questions you guys got, please let us know. Hello, my favorite people. Appreciate you, Komu. Good to see you here, too. Lana. And what's up, Gina?
So Gina, yeah, so I'm probably butchering it, but Clerja Bet maybe hopped in last night as well, so we'll get to meet you as well. Let me know if I said that right.
So Gina made a really good comment on my channel about manufacturing margin. Gina, can you let us know if that makes sense to you? Because we're happen to dig in on it furthermore if you want to, because that's something a lot of beginners struggle with. That is a huge unlock once you actually get it and apply it. So she was asking about manufacturing profit margins.
Yeah, I did. Nice. Let's go. I'll take that. Made your first sale 20 minutes ago. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I've been hopping in the streams for like a week or two at this point, maybe a little longer, asking lots of good questions, making those first sales. That's awesome. Glad to hear it.
Amazon will crush all. I don't know about that one there.
How do you change from professional to professional from individual? I like it. You're leveling up a little bit. If you're talking about Amazon seller, you'll just go through like the back end basically. It should be pretty straightforward. I doubt Amazon will make it too difficult on you to upgrade your account and pay them a little bit more money. Yeah.
From individual to professional seller on Amazon.
Yep. Started 2 weeks ago. Awesome. Yeah, making those first sales. That's about right. Yeah, it takes like a week or two to make the first sales going down there.
Yep. Cool. What's up, guys? I've been practicing sourcing and using all the tools you recommend. Thinking about starting off with FBM, and then as I scale, moving towards FBA. Is that a good idea? Yes, that is exactly what you should do. Yeah, that is quite literally exactly what you should do, Keys, for that. So FBM is great because you can test light and learn quick, right? And then long term, you're mainly going to be doing FBA because it scales better, right? But to start, as long as you can see other people FBMing those items, then you can FBM them too. And that's going to be an excellent way to get the ball rolling too.
Yep. Starting a month ago, made some sales too. Nice. Yeah, I like it. You guys are getting after it. This is interesting. Biggest mindset shift you had through your career as an entrepreneur? I would say you probably agree with this as well. Like one of the biggest things that's going to actually grow your business isn't just like hoarding all the secrets, that kind of thing, right? You don't go shouting everything you're doing from the rooftops and sharing all your most detailed, in-depth, product leads and all that kind of stuff. But there's a tremendous value in finding a small community of people that you can just share literally everything you're up to. They're doing the same thing. It's a team sport, basically, kind of building a business as a team sport.
Yeah, that, and then you expanding more and more your capabilities over the long term in terms of what you see yourself capable of as you prove to yourself as you go by more and more milestones. Basically, repricer, BQ for beginners. Yeah.
A lot of the things, like Elio, a lot of the things that you feel difficult right now or feel crazy right now just become very very commonplace, which is cool, right? You look back and it's like, man, I remember when spending $100 on products, it's like, man, I hope this sells. Like, this is a lot of money. And it makes sense. Like, if you got $2-3 grand to start a business, that's a big chunk, right? Then eventually it's like, oh, I'll spend $5,000. It's like, all right, cool. It's gonna make some money. Not really, no sweat, that kind of thing. It's kind of like, it's fun to level up.
What do you look for in a man? That's I can tell you, we have a really funny reel from back in the day on that. When should I use Boxem? I'm just starting out with FBM. Yes, Boxem going to help you manage your inventory, list your inventory both for FBM and FBA, right? And then also manage the analytics of your business and just your inventory page too. as well. Hey, what's up, brother? Do you have proof? Yes, I have 6 years of documentation on Instagram tracking my entire journey, and then 5 years on Twitter and 4 years on YouTube. Yeah.
Yep. You doubt prep centers send your delivery to Amazon. That's how it works, Paulo. Yeah. So you ship stuff to prep centers. Prep center will use your Boxem account for you and ship those products off to Amazon. They'll buy like the UPS labels, all that good stuff through your Boxem account and take care of that for you. Any tips for getting?
Oh yeah. Ooh,
any tips for getting buy box as a new seller? Yeah, good question, Carson. So the vast majority of the buy box comes down to who has roughly the buy box current buy box price. So usually it's like around the lowest price within a percent or two, or is the fastest shipping speed. Usually a combination of both of those. So typically it's going to be FBA sellers at or near the lowest price on the listing. But that's not always true. So you can look at like the buy box stats on SellerAmp. It'll show you specifically what fulfillment type and what prices are winning sales recently.
How much to be paid to be mentored by you? Yeah, hobby. So watch some of our YouTube videos first. Just Flips for Miles on YouTube, Fields of Profit on YouTube. Check out those prior to paying anyone on those and see what you think. I can't remember if I heard it from you guys, but do prep centers do FBM? If they do FBM, yes. So some prep centers will, a lot of them will, especially in the modern era. So if they accept that as a service, then absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit on the rare side, Gina. You also pay more per unit because they're doing more work than like FBA prep, but you can definitely find them. I released an interview today with one of our guys, Ryan. He's using a prep center for some FBM.
Yeah, very good.
He's making good money. Yeah. Is it easy to switch to Boxem? Yeah, Sonic. So if you're using something like IL or any other software that's giving you a bunch of headaches, you can hop on a call with our team. Our team will literally help you transfer your data over. They'll show you how to use Boxem, kind of actually get a full shipping software that works from beginning to end. We can help you kind of transfer everything over. If you want to transfer like your data, it's just download an Excel sheet, upload an Excel sheet to Boxem, and you're good basically. But if you want to kind of have your handheld a little bit through it, like I said, you can book a call with our team and they'll walk you through everything.
When sourcing for FBM, should I only be looking for products under £1 and over $20? Not at all. Not at all. Right. You just want to look at what the FBM calculator shows. It's not that those items, or it's not that items that don't fit that criteria aren't good FBM. It's just items that do fit that criteria tend to be better FBM compared to FBA from a profit perspective.
Yep. Ali, if you're dealing with like Section 3 right now, try to get somebody on the phone if they're denying a couple of appeals. See what they don't like specifically about your documents. That generally is helpful. They might say, oh, we didn't see enough units for this item that you bought or something like that, and you can just go in and make sure you've got all the documentation they want to see.
Thank you, brother. How profitable is FBM? Good enough to make 2 to 3K profit a month. I made 50K profit in 1 month with FBM as well. And Boxem isn't needed for FBM. Nope. You'll want to know that it's not. Right. You'll want to use Boxem to manage your inventory and for all your listing and analytics. And we got a bunch of new features coming soon too with Boxem as well. It's nice to see all you guys interested in Boxem now because that new Amazon update, we spent a ton of time getting it ready and it looks like other softwares didn't do the same thing. So we're glad that you guys are all looking at that. I'm already a good part of it. Okay. Hobby, DM me on IG. Yeah. DM me on IG.
Yep. Can you ship a pallet to you? You can ship pallets to Amazon. Yeah, Gold. Not sure what you mean, like to UPS. You typically don't ship that pallets through UPS. That's what you're asking. Usually it'll be through like a local LTL carrier or something like that. It's been through like a couple LTL shipments I've done. Have been through like Old Dominion is like a LTL shipping line, that kind of thing. It can be a different company for you.
It's a fact.
Let's see. One of your products says it's active. Amazon has not scanned the items. Is this a bug? I mean, if it shows active on like Seller Central or something like that, then it's probably for sale. Yeah. Or if you're talking about active, I see. So active just means that the listing is up and there's a unit somewhere in the process, right? So it's probably like on the way to Amazon. It can be active and sell while it's on the way to Amazon. It's just really rare. You just typically only see that on, like I see that during the holiday season when something's really limited in demand and the closest that somebody can get it is it checks into Amazon and then they ship it to the customer and somehow that's the fastest shipping. So if something's like really in demand, you might make some sales right there.
No, I'm doing OA and want to ship pallets. Should I just do boxes? No, you could totally do pallets, man. Yeah, it just won't be through UPS. You can list that stuff on Boxem though. Yeah.
Yep. how old should you be to start? As old as you
Ashraf,
can
you're
be.
old now. Yeah. So, I mean,
If that's you, if that's you in the pick, then
man.
you're good, man. Yeah. We know literally 14, 15-year-olds that have made pretty good money selling on Amazon. So if you're on the younger side, if you're on the younger side, parents probably have to help you like sign up for the account. For sure. Got you, Charles.
Yeah, so the new reimbursement stuff's not going to matter much if you're a newer seller, and especially doing arbitrage, because you should mainly be doing FBM or newer sellers. You're not going to have to worry about that at all. You guys look so chill. Appreciate you, Z's. Appreciate you.
Let's see. Doing wholesale, brand doesn't want you to sell their product on Amazon. If the brand doesn't want you to sell their product on Amazon, you're not going to sell it, right? Like kind of that's just how it works. If you think you can sell the brand on Amazon, you can always reach out directly to the brand and buy from them or buy from a distributor they sell directly to. That's a great way to kind of create those discount methods like we're talking about, right? Buying as close to the source as possible. Although a lot of times you'd be surprised, like the distributor prices will be higher than price you can pay after a discount, a gift card, and a coupon, all that kind of stuff. I always thought it'd be kind of just always cheaper wholesale, which is just not always true. So there's many different ways to hunt for discounts. Any
events in Miami? Yeah, Miami Sellers Conference in May. Yeah, so I got a couple different options in terms of mentorship, man. So feel free to hit me up on IG. Happy to talk to what that looks like. I just don't want to offer you something that you're not qualified for if you're not qualified for it. So it just really makes sense too.
Yep.
Amazon shipping for FBM, you'll do that 99% of the time. If you mean buying shipping through Amazon, if you mean Amazon ground shipping, I would not recommend doing that. I would recommend excluding that in your shipping templates. It's not a bad thing. It's just not as good as the other ones.
Yep. Sellers Conference similar to ASD. ASD is like a big trade show, Gold. So there's like a trade hall. There's like several hundred wholesalers you can go kind of talk to. Sellers Conference is just a conference of Amazon sellers. ASD kind of just has a bunch of like Amazon seller events because a bunch of Amazon sellers are already there, more or less, rather than like the event being the reason why sellers are there. Sounds good. Yeah, David, we sent out emails on that, and then we'll meet every Sunday in the roadmap. We see a seller that's not on the brand and they're the only one on the product. Does that necessarily mean you can't sell it? Oh yeah. So Willie, check and see if there's several other listings in that brand where there's also like the same exact seller on every single listing. Could be like an exclusive relationship. Sometimes it's just that's the only smart seller that's found that listing, and you can definitely hop on and get a good chunk of sales there.
That's facts. Yep. Yeah, Boxem is for listing and shipping stuff and knowing your numbers, basically. So like SellerAmp and Keepa are for product research, right? And Boxem is for actually listing and shipping stuff. Best Amex for Amazon FBA, a couple of them. Three main credit cards I really like, right? Amex Blue, Business Blue, 0% APR. Amex Plum card for the 60-day payback period, and the Capital One Spark card for the 2% cash back. Yeah.
Yep. Can you show an example? Yeah, toss the ASIN. Well, we can check out an ASIN. Do you think 3K profit a month is achievable doing wholesale? Yeah, you can make 3K profit a month selling books if you really wanted to. Like I've done that in the past, right?
I've done that too. Yeah.
If your goal is just 3K a month and you just want to boost the income a little bit, wholesale is kind of overkill. You're gonna have to do a lot more work than is required. Yeah, you can just resell some stuff online. Hit that, not easily, but relatively easily for like what a lot of people's goals are on Amazon, basically.
Yep. Prawn, established sellers, any advice? Well, yeah. I mean, if you're honest with people, like they're way more likely to, get to know you. So if you get them on the phone, you explain your situation, make some promises to them about volume. Very few prep centers are going to say no to that if you're a good guy. You know what I mean? So just making it more interpersonal.
Yeah, they're just going to want to have like you're saying a little bit. They're just going to want say 500 a month minimum, 300 units a month minimum, that kind of thing. If you can commit to that, even if you're new, they'll still take you on.
Hobby, right after this, man. Right after this. Where do you recommend to buy shipping for FBM? On Amazon. Under £1 typically going to be USPS. Above £1 typically going to be UPS. Is FBM profitable or FBA? Both of them are very, very profitable. Yeah.
Yeah, people would not be doing it if it was not profitable.
Yeah, exactly. Any money in FBA now and bought through suppliers like he wasn't profitable. Yeah, so most likely, man, you didn't negotiate for discounts. You didn't buy enough. I talk about online arbitrage, but It has to be profitable considering how much the industry's grown the past couple of years. People wouldn't be selling on Amazon if they weren't making money, right? If you logically think about that, you know what I mean? What is FBM? Merchant fulfilled, shipping directly to the customer. You cut out. I'll hobby, man. I'll DM you right after this, brother. I'll DM you right after this, man.
Best way to start a mastermind, share leads. Yeah, I like that, man. Yes, that's a good way to do it. If you have any like social media presence, which you should, just kind of document.
Excellent social media.
Okay, cool, nice. I need to drop you guys a follow then. Yeah, just kind of you're sharing what you're up to, right? So there's also other people that are doing the same thing. If there's somebody kind of at your sales level, maybe a little bit above where you're at, shoot them a lead, put them on a little bit of game and say, hey, let's hop on a call sometime soon, right? It's like, all right, they know what they're talking about, and sure, I'll work with them because everybody's kind of looking for that group of 2, 3, 4 people they can work with all the time. And if you reach out to somebody who doesn't have that already, then you can definitely build some good relationships on that.
Yep. Sweet. We want to do some ACE interviews, Warner.
Yeah, Willie had that. I got it loaded up here. Sweet. So one quick thing, immediate problem here is that it's brand generic. So nothing else really matters on this. If you guys see that the brand says generic on an Amazon listing, just have to avoid it. It's technically like copyright infringement. As far as being able to sell this brand though, you can definitely sell Goodfellow & Co. This is just like Target's brand, right? So if we search this, you're going to see a ton of like shirts and that kind of stuff. And this is all like the only place you can source this is from Target. Target themselves is obviously not selling on Amazon. That probably wouldn't be a good business decision for them. And so all these products are going to be reseller friendly if you can find them at the right price, basically. But that one's not good because it's brand generic.
Yeah, arbitrage. Yeah, arbitrage.
About to start. What do you think's a good salary goal? Yeah, whatever you can get to, man. I know a lot of people that are saying willing to work 30 hours a week. Yeah, so you got plenty of time to dump into it. A lot of Amazon sellers that have that much time to put in can easily get their first $100,000 under their belt if they're kind of getting after it. We've seen that many times.
Yeah, it's not about the time you have available; it's the skill you build. Yeah. But when you're new, all you have is your time, and then you build the skill. You know what I mean? How much do I need to get in like 1 to 3K? And yeah, you just lost your 9-to-5 job. Okay, go to the link in my bio and go through their free course. It's 8 hours long. It's got everything you need to get going with that stuff. Go through that. And you guys watching on TikTok should all go watch that. And you guys watching on YouTube too. And you'll get a really nicely caught up to speed pretty quick and exactly what you need to do to succeed with this stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Drop the ACE if you want us to take a look, Charles. You can also, if it's something you're actually thinking about buying, you can DM us directly, Charles. I know you hopped in last night. So if you want to keep it something you might be able to buy, just shoot it to me on Discord. I can take a look for you.
Oh yeah.
How is sales tax calculated in OA? It's just whatever state you're in, Gary. So it's the same price you pay when you're like going out shopping at the store, that kind of thing. So probably somewhere between like 5-8%. Let's see. Went deep on products. A lot of them ended up getting high competition in tank. Should you wait out the sellers? Yeah. So next time, Dyson, try to maximize as many like ways to make that product cheaper. So those like discount methods that we're talking about. So discounted gift cards, coupons, cashback, all that stuff, right? And that can kind of help to even if there are more sellers that hop on, you bought it cheaper basically, so you're making money when they're not. As far as selling things, or like as far as like selling out or waiting for sales, ask yourself if there's a reason why the price would go back up soon. That can be a lot of things, right? So maybe you bought it on a really good sale and the sale's gone and no one else can get it cheap enough to make a profit. You can wait it out, or maybe this time of year it's I don't know, like a super warm winter coat. Probably about to start become less and less seasonal over the next couple months. So that's something you might start thinking about kind of selling before too long, right? So just kind of like think about the outside factors that will make the price go up or down.
Nope. Willie, you can just DM us on Discord right away. There are a lot of fake Discord profiles, so just make sure it's actually us, the ones that are posting the results and everything too. And any of you guys who are newer sellers, definitely join our free Discord and our Facebook group. Both of them are called the Amazon Launchpad, and you guys can interact with us directly right there.
Yep. How can prep centers exempt you from a state house? Yeah, so whatever state you ship products to, that's what you're going to pay in sales tax, basically, right? So if you're shipping to Oregon or Montana, any of those states that don't have sales tax, then you're not going to pay it, right?
Yep.
Let's see. So Charles, you had a product. Let me. I'll get this popped up here.
Yeah, check the ASIN again. Let me get it.
Sweet. What up, Malik? You're going for a record, most streams attended in a row, Malik. I love to see it, man.
Yeah, it's up there.
My browser is not liking this product. This ASIN like shut down my Google Chrome or something, Charles. Let's see. Yeah, let us know what other questions you guys got here. What if brand, it doesn't say generic, but it's a seller's name or something random? Yeah, you got to avoid that too. So sometimes, like you're saying, it'll be a random storefront name or something like that. That is still basically pretending that it's a brand. It's not. All right, we're good now, Charles. It took me like a couple refreshes for it to actually show up. I'm not sure what's going on. So you said you're buying this for 10. That looks fantastic to me. One thing I'm looking at, basically, if you see on the charts how the price is like hopping all over the place, rather than just being like a straight line, it's kind of jumping between a lot of different sellers on the buy box. Basically, anytime you see this pattern, that means it's going to be very friendly to being resold, and the profit looks great here. So you could definitely buy a good amount of these.
If we want to do, guys, give us a 1 in the chat if you want us to do a little live sourcing challenge. Warner can send me the link to that, and I'll open it up and screen share and see if we can find it. This is the first time we've ever done that in stream, right? So give us a 1 in the chat. If 10 of you guys drop 1s, we can pull this up and we'll storefront stock some of the sellers on there and find another lead from there too. See if we can.
I'll PM you the link.
How long it takes too.
Got some cutlery, got 100 to start, having some trouble adding. If it's a brand new item, then that's private label. We don't really do that. If it's something that's already listed on Amazon, then you just go to Boxem, take the ASIN for that product and punch it in. Just go ahead and list that product there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's fire away here, Miles. Go ahead and
see what we got here. All right, now that's the key, is we might not be able to find anything from here, y'all. Let's see. Right, and before anyone says anything, I already have seller amp sales tax factored in. I already have shipping factored in here, right? So let's take a look, right? All right, you can pop me up here.
Yep.
Okay, so this was an excellent lead right here, right? We can see this is totally selling here, right? We're paying 10.
Yeah.
Right?
Anything with that kind of price fluctuation and seller count, just kind of how that looks, is always going to be a good starting point for reverse sourcing.
This might be RA actually. Yeah, because this is not showing on any of these sites for 10. But let's see. Let's see if there's any big whale sellers we can storefront stock here. Let's see. Right. So we want sellers that have lots of reviews.
Probably is a retail arbitrage item with how new everybody is. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there's the brand up there too. Let's see. Anyone got reviews on this thing? All right. Well, that's interesting. There is pretty much no one has a lot of reviews here and everything. Let's see. I think, yeah, this one guy had 21 here. Right. So now, okay, immediately we can see all the brands that carry this product, or all the brands the seller carries. Right. And then we can see all the categories they have too. Right. And then we can see immediately their fastest selling items here. Right. Now, what we need to do from here is look at either brands we recognize or brands that we think we could find good. Right. So, for example, Gap. I have a lot of experience sourcing good Gap leads, and I know for a fact that where Gap items typically come from is the Gap website, right? The same thing goes for Carter's right here, and that Carter's items, I know for the most part that Carter's items come from the Carter's website right here, right? So we can see now, okay, so these people wouldn't be carrying these products if they weren't making money, right? This is an 18K rank. This has to be selling for it to have a good rank. Right? This is a 101K rank. This has to be selling for it to do well, right? So let's see. Let's open these up. Any of this low rank stuff, right? And now let's give this a quick Google with the Google button on seller amp right here, right? And then we can see, okay, let's see. So where are these carried here? Let's see. Oh, okay. So these are out of stock on the Carter's website, right? So these most likely, honestly, probably are good if they're out of stock, but regardless, it doesn't matter here. Let's see. 32 right here, right? We can see, okay, 20. Okay, now do these match? Let's see. So these are 32 here. Is this the right thing? Let's see. It's got the blue right there. So it's got white, then light blue, then dark blue, then lighter blue with the pattern. Okay, so we can see we're here at 20, right? So at $20 here, we're just about break even, right? And that's after shipping and sales tax and fees and everything, right? Now, where most new sellers go wrong is they see this and they're like, crap, the numbers don't work. Let me go find something else. No, you don't find items good. You make them good, right? So now we need to go ahead and see if there's any coupon codes we can see right here on this retailer. Oh, what do we have down here? Aha, 20% code, right? So now this buy cost isn't 20, We take off 20% from this, and now it becomes $4 profit and a 26% ROI. What other discounts exist? So I could see if this site takes tax exempt just by Googling it or asking customer service. I don't think they do, right? We could also see if they have a really good rewards program, right? Or we could see if there's good discounted gift cards here too, right? So let's go over to cardbear.com and let's look up Carter's. Oh, would you look at that? Here we go. So there's 11, 12, and 14% discounted gift cards here, right? So let's say the 14% discounted gift card here. We take that off and voila. And that's what we call making items good, my friends. You don't find items good, you make them good. And now all of you guys know the discount mechanism for Carters.com is a 20% coupon code and discounted gift cards. So some of these other Carter's listings probably come from there as well, right? Look at that. Another one right there, 12 bucks, right? We need right there. Take off the coupon, plug in the gift cards, and it works, right? Obviously, certain clearance items will be excluded from those coupons, but this item, that doesn't matter. And then this item's not on clearance. It doesn't say clearance anywhere, right? So that's the name of the game. You don't find items good, you make them good right there, right?
Bang.
That's the name of the game with all the stuff, right? It's how it's
Got
done.
you, Malik.
Right?
Yep.
You don't find items good, you make them good right there, right? And the cool thing is you never need to match, like you never need to like figure out if a brand's good, just storefront stock. If you can see other sellers carrying something, they're not doing it for no reason. They're not just wasting their time for no reason, right? Or they're not trying to waste the time. Like they're making money on that stuff. Otherwise, the prices wouldn't be stable. Otherwise, the prices would be going down. Otherwise, the competition would be going up, you know? Yes, I hope that was a good indication of how this stuff works too. Warner and I have endless hours on our channels too, breaking down all that stuff too, if you want to see that more in detail too. So really recommend taking a look at that. You don't find items good, you make them good.
Yep. Yeah, we've both posted huge, long free courses for you guys as well since the beginning of the year for 2025, all nice and updated. So if you guys want to see all the kind of details, it's all free on YouTube. Product was gated here, but ungated, nice. Yeah, Charles. Anything that lets you apply, you can sell. I might just take a couple invoice submissions. Got some
Show us
W's.
how to unlock that product. Yeah, just search Flips for Miles Ungating, Fields of Profit Ungating on YouTube, and you'll see all our ungating tutorials right there. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like that too, because now, right, there's endless items from there, right? Storefront stock, and you'll find other stuff from there too. How do we ungate it? You buy 10 from Carters.com, then you submit that email receipt, and you get declined a couple times, totally normal, then you'll be good to go.
Yep, free course got you, Kay. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Let's see. You're in Africa, you want to sell in US? You'd probably have to do FBA. Yeah, that might be some expensive FBM shipping from Africa. Yeah, you can use a prep center in the US. It's basically run the business the same way that people over here just ship everything to a prep center. When it's FBM, what price do you put in selling for shipping? If it's over a pound, it's usually like somewhere between like $9 and $13. If it's between like 1 to 2 pounds, maybe a little bit more if it's like going decently far. Depends on the dimensions too. If it's like a relatively small item, it's like a little bit dense, it'll be on the cheaper side.
Yep. Sweet. Yeah, appreciate everyone tapping in Boxem office hours every Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern, right? We come live, answer your questions, keep them coming in the chat. We're happy to help.
Yep. Test an item and it makes money with a good amount of sales a month. How long should you farm the same item? I like the farming the same item. That's good terminology. Yeah. As long as it's profitable, man. And a lot of items you got to remember, a lot of items will be profitable for a while and then they might not be profitable and they come back to profitability. So super important to like as you're purchasing items, just have a button on seller that you click, just sends every product you've ever purchased there. And then you can filter those brands back down to when you see certain brands that come back on sale and that kind of thing, right? So you don't ever forget a profitable lead you found. Kind of documenting what you've already found before is that's how you like really scale with way less work.
Yep, seller and Google Sheets are incredibly helpful for that too, guys.
Yeah. Let us know if you guys got any other questions. Make sure you also grab that free trial of Boxem today if you haven't already, especially with all the new Amazon shipping changes. It's the best way to start getting those shipments sent in. Kind of full A to Z process is all ready in Boxem. It's been ready for over a month, so any like the errors, that kind of stuff have all been worked out as well. Are you allowed to create a bundle / multi-pack? If it is all from the same manufacturer, then yes. Amazon made a new rule at the beginning of the year where you basically, like back in the day, people would list like a whole bunch of ramen noodles as a name brand, put like one single chopstick with it and call it whatever the brand of their like little chopstick was. So yeah, you can't do that anymore. But if it's all from the same brand, you can. No idea how to ungate. Yeah, just look up ungating Amazon. I like the profile pic too. Is that like a distorted LeBron James or something like that? Yeah, lay FBA. That's a good. Better to do online arbitrage or in person. Whatever clicks for you, man. So you're gonna have a lot better time scaling online arbitrage because it's from home, but it's probably easier to learn at the store just because you get that hands-on experience, especially if you're just kind of like a hands-on learner. Pick up a product, you scan it. Is it profitable? How heavy is this? How much is it going to be to ship? That kind of stuff. It's just a little bit easier to learn. And the prices tend to be lower on average for the same exact products in store, just because you're kind of going the extra mile, basically.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it just tracks Amazon sales for nowadays. We do have some cool ideas for tracking like in-house and all that kind of stuff, though.
Yeah. One of my products got gum on it. Should I just ship it? No. Food products, yeah, make a bunch of good money. Yeah, so as long as the sales rank's good, if the sales rank's good, other people make money on it. Yeah.
Yep. Can you send different products in one box with Boxem? How would you do it? Yeah, Gerger. So you can send 50 different items with one unit in one box if you really wanted to. So that is let me see. I can maybe try to get it pulled up here in a sec. I'll show you guys kind of how a lot of the new shipment flow works. There's some cool stuff that we were able to add with the new kind of Amazon changes. And then, yeah, hopefully they're going to make things a little bit easier for us on the in the listing side. That's where they made some bad changes, but on the back end, it is saving us some time on saving us some money on shipping, that kind of stuff. So here, I'll show you guys. So as you are listing products on Amazon, you can now see like basically 3 different options for shipping it into Amazon, which is pretty cool. Previously, we just got one. So now you can see, for example, this particular shipment is going to be cheapest to ship to this California address. And before we'd have just gotten one of these that would not have maybe not has been as profitable, right? And then I can probably pull up. Yeah, let me pull up this for you guys. You can see like as you're listing products on Boxem, this is just like one product. You can make multiple boxes of it. As you're boxing up your items, you can put like I was talking about, you could put 50 different products in box one. With the like bulk assign here, you can say, I've got one of these and I want to put it in, one box or something. I'm not sure it's gonna, it's probably freaking out because I've already got it all assigned to boxes. But you can assign whatever you want to each box, and it'll nicely print out all the labels and that kind of stuff for you. So make sure you guys try that out for free if you want a good shipment solution, basically. After you open a case with Amazon about switching card, I would wait till they respond, Ronnie. There's no reason not to just give it a second. Yeah. Let's see. Purchasing.
No, that doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't matter, Gary. Yeah, it's all about where you ship it to. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're just like when you go and buy something online, you'll notice like if you put in like a random Oregon address, next time you go check out and you'll see it just charges $0 in sales tax, and you don't really have to worry about paying that sales tax, obviously. Sweet. Good to see you guys again, though. Always good on Boxem office hours. Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern. Set the click the little bell or that kind of thing if you don't want to forget when we go live. That's always good. You gotta be Malik. I know Malik's got that notification on. So if any of the rest of you guys want to come and you're watching the replay you missed, you want to come to the next one, make sure you hit that there. And yeah, good vibes, y'all. You guys have a good rest of your day.
Cool. Have a great one. Thanks a lot, guys. See you soon.